You out here filming old dudes.
Yeah. No. So, yeah.
How do you know what side you're on?
They told me.
You're gonna be fucking mad.
You want the link? Yeah,
I got it. Just sent it to me.
Okay.
I sent it to Steph.
Okay, good.
Dad, can you open it? Dad, open it.
Shut the cooler, bro. That was 10-10. We're gonna get to the station, get some beer. Let's go. That's good. Let's go. we already got yelled at by the aerodrome guy over there.
Who?
The kids for passing the ball around. I'm like, no fun police here.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a rink full of children, buddy.
Right.
Pop. I found pop.
Let's go.
How's it going?
My grandma got it in Bracken Donut, and we can't bring it back there.
Can't what? Why do they keep coming back here with food and drinks? Like, that should be back that way, right?
I keep that's Bracken and Bladen. I don't
Don't
want my
get
shit
frustrated with them.
sitting out over there.
Even cooler?
What?
Even just a cooler? I don't want the kids coming back here by my equipment.
Yeah, we get them back here. We'll get them out. I'll take the cooler over there when our kids need it. What?
Holden is around somewhere. Do you want to grab him? Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Mike Sessa.
I'm James Rigancha.
We are broadcasting live from Bellerive Ice Center here this morning for what is the very first spring break bash, tongue twister right there, in part of Hockey Day in Houston.
We actually got our special guest that wants to say hi to the listeners out there.
Hi, my name is Lisa Kachuk, and today is Oilers, Gulf Coast Oilers v. Storm. Knox is on the Gulf Coast Oilers. A lot of good players.
Do you have a special relationship there with Knox?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you want to tell us?
No.
No. Okay. All right. But I hear maybe him and yourself maybe scrap a little bit when you're not on the
I
ice.
think a little more than a little bit.
And after this game, it's going to be my team, Siphon, v. the Sugarland All-Stars.
As Ace said there, we've got the Oilers who are going to be taking on the Storm All-Star team.
Yeah, beautiful day today. We got we're on a new network. This tournament, Mike, isn't it? We're on the Siphon Sports Network as opposed last tournament we were on the Game Time Sports.
That is correct. So things went so well that there is so much excitement, I think, for Oilers and Siphon hockey that it can't be contained by just one network. We need to be broadcasting across two networks because it takes up so much, there's so much streaming data.
Well, and I believe also Game Time Sports Net's laying on a beach in Maui. So you might even be listening today. So have a pretty great for us.
A little shout out to Chris Blemmings from Game Time Sports Network. We wish that Reed would be joining Siphon out on the ice today, but they're sunning themselves.
So today's a busy day, Mike. We got our first game with the Gulf Coast Oilers, and then we have followed by Team Siphon, back to the Oilers, back to Team Siphon, and Team Siphon again. So I think we're here for 5 games today.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a long time. We've got food trucks outside, so no worries. We're going to stay nice. We're going to stay nice and hydrated and well fed so that we can bring you all the Houston hockey 6 and 8U action that there is going on here today. But I'm going to start off maybe by just reading off first the Storm lineup, and then maybe you want to go through the Oilers. We've got Colette Beckwith, number 10, Pavlina Brinek. I apologize if maybe I'm not correct on some of these pronunciations. Ellen Kavelvi, Iris Martinez, we're familiar with her. She skates at Aerodrome. Samara Patton, Mia Ramirez, Anika Rossman, and Charlotte Thies.
Thanks for that, Mike. We got starting lineup for the Oilers, number 24, Colby Reese, with number 18, Knox Ganchuk, number 16, Danny Sharp, and we got Schoenfeld, number 2, Brennan.
And our goalie today is Benjamin.
Yeah, Benjamin Ziara in net.
Go Knox!
We got Noxie coming down the boards. Trying to get it to the middle there, Mike.
That puck was knocked loose, knocked behind the goal. Kids are just jostling around for it now. It looks like Martinez has it, and she almost puts one in her own net, but goalie makes a spectacular save.
There's a chance for Colby. The guy's got to get used to going back to the corners again, as we've seen in Dallas here.
Maybe we want to talk about that for a minute. Something that we saw up in Dallas. Kids really weren't used to it. Oh, wait, here we go. Colby with a break. Oh, man, he maybe waited a little bit too long and didn't have a good angle to take that shot. But, yeah, so in Dallas, these kids found, and we have a goal scored by Storm. Yeah, too many S's.
the Storm goes up early on the board.
That one-
1-0.
That one looks like it was scored by Martinez.
So we have
No,
the next
that's not
line
good.
coming out is
Martinez did.
Francesco Moscato, number 20. Noah Phillips, number 9. Bo and Luke Bellinzoni, the brothers, the Bash brothers. They got number 11, number 22.
They are really good. They can score a lot of goals.
Teams skating out to the ice right now. Wait till they're ready. Up, and we got the puck dropped.
Bo.
We're going to look to get on the board here on this shift. We got a pretty strong lineup out here.
We've got Crosby Least here from the Storm. Oh my God, I'm terrible. From Siphon. Too many S's. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Yeah. How you feeling? You ready for your game?
Yeah.
Great. What are you eating there? It looks delicious.
Donuts.
Donuts? Donuts with what? Are those? There's something creepy and crawling. Oh, look at that. Wait. We have a goal scored by Luke Bellinzoni. Oh, my goodness. We got a tie score. It is now 1-1. As James said there, the Oilers needed that goal to tie the score up. You don't want to fall behind early. So now we've got a 1-1 score. Storm skates it behind the net, being pursued by Bellinzoni. Bellinzoni ends up coming up with the puck, skates it to center where he meets Bo Bellinzoni, and they jockey for the puck. Puck is hit off the center, skated in by Francesco. He goes to take the shot. Oh, and we have a buzzer that ends this shift.
I'm back here, Mike. I was having some mic issues.
Oh, are you sure? Are you sure you weren't running out for some donuts?
Well, there is a donut truck outside, so keeping the fans full of sugar.
I got to keep these kids full of sugar because they're each going to be playing 3 games, much more than they're typically used to.
And now Knox taking the center. Colby.
Puck is dropped. Oilers have control of the puck.
Knox
They're
got
just
it.
grouping up in their zone. Oh, but a turnover. Back over to Oilers. Skated in on net.
Oh, a shot wide by Knox. Here comes Colby in the corner. Look to see these guys put one back up on the board after they went -1 in their first shift.
It is now 1-1. We had a goal scored by Luke Bellinzoni to tie this one up.
I did not see that. I was right at the goal, pointing it in.
Colby on a breakaway. We got a 3-on-1 here. He shoots. Rebound.
Right off the goalie.
Storm gets the rebound, but back to Oilers.
Now Knox.
Yeah, we got Knox in front of the net, battling. Oh, here we go, Colby.
Oh, fantastic save by Storm.
Here we go, back in front of the net.
Backhand shot. That goes wide.
That just about caught the corner there.
LeChuck puts it on center. Oh, the pass to Colby just goes a little bit off the mark.
Colby going full.
Oilers skate it back down into their zone. Colby's got the puck. He's tripped up. Storm now has it. They look to pass to their teammate, but it goes wide. And we...
Sharp in the corner, coming out, and back to Colby. He's going to bring it to the net. Oh, it looks like a lot of the kids are falling out there. The ice must be slippery this morning.
You know that cut, that first cut of the day makes it extra slippery, I think. So now we're having, the buzzers are going off every minute and a half. We have minute and a half long shifts for these kids. Buzzer goes off for the shifts on both sheets of ice here. And we get a little bit of intermission with some music as the kids skate back out.
It looks to be this rink doubles as a curling rink. They have all the circles in there.
They look like they do lots of neat, interesting things here. We even have broom ball that goes on here. I think broom ball is a hit with all the old church ladies. They like to come out here late at night when the ice gets all scuffed up and do whatever broom ballers do. Oh, we've got Bo Bellinzoni puts one on net. Great save by Storm. played by Luke Bellinzoni. He puts it on net. That one saved. Rebound. He goes again. He tries to stuff it in. Oh, but Storm is there to hold off the onslaught of Oilers. But they're not done yet.
Oh, he just puts it wide. You have the net open there, Mike. This is great pressure by the Oilers. They're putting it on here. They just can't
They
get
got
it
on
past
full
the goal.
pressure.
Smart move by the Storm goalie. She stays in butterfly position for a lot of that attack, knowing that a lot of these players do struggle to lift the puck. So if she can stay there with her pads down on the ice, she's going to probably stop the majority of those shots.
And it's a great strategy by her. We got some 2-3 Oilers all alone, and they're trying to stuff it in there. They can't get it by her. They got to raise
Luke-
this puck.
Wraparound attempt. That's stuffed again by the goalie.
So close, you just needed to get it in the air.
Ref tosses it into the corner. Oh, just as the buzzer goes off.
And that was a great shift by Noah Phillips and the Bellinzoni brothers and Francesco Moscato. That was great pressure there, Mike.
It really was. I think probably shots right now are on the side of the Oilers.
And Brennan Schoenfield and Danny Sharp put on that line. Let's see what these boys can do on this shift. We know Colby's got a good high shot, so hopefully he can maybe get it upstairs. What do you call it? These bins?
Yeah.
We got to keep up with all these kids' terminology. We're
Yeah.
starting to watch
Oh,
Danny?
a perfect pass to Danny Sharp, who was in front of the net.
Colby with the puck. Going around.
We have one of the Storm coaches who is walking past us right now. Do you want to say any words? She says, "Go Storm," and gives a big thumbs up.
We had a good on there. Looks like the boys are settling into the corner throws now, Mike. It looks like they finally are getting used to that again.
I think this is probably a new thing even for the Houston refs who are not used to throwing it into the corners. So a big learning curve for everybody here. We
Looks like we had 2 pucks on play here. Not sure where the other one came from, but
That's almost like if you're playing poker, you're holding an ace in your sleeve, right?
My name is Ace.
Yeah, yes. Oh, perfect pass to Colby. Oh, he lifts that one.
that's what we needed to do there, Mike. We got to
Yeah.
get those pucks upstairs. What is it, Ace? Top bin.
That's just what we were talking about. That the goalie staying in that butterfly position. We just need players who can lift that puck top shelf. And just like that, it is 2-1. Oilers are winning this one. Or they are ahead in this game. We still have 13 minutes of play left here.
Randy, can you hear me? We're testing the mic.
And that is the buzzer. We're going to have a line shift right now. Some fresh feet come out to the ice. Oilers now ahead 2-1. We are slated to have a beautiful day here in Houston. I think driving out to the rink, the temperature was in the 70s, bright, sunny. Oh, Luke Bellinzoni skating up to the front on that one, but unable to get the shot off in time. He's had the puck stolen away by a Storm player. Puck skated off to the side. We now have a group of kids from both teams going after it. Puck ends up back on the Storm offensive zone where they play it in, but end up losing an edge and slide into the boards.
I'm having some mic issues, Mike. It appears I'm not sure if everybody can hear us, so we're going to try to switch this out.
Wraparound attempt. Put in front of the net. Oh, and Bo Bellinzoni scores another one. Again, he goes high on that, able to get it up over the shoulder of the Storm goalie.
Well, it looks to be the strategy is now getting those pucks up top, and they're going to be successful getting them by her.
It doesn't take these kids too long to figure out how to make it go in the back of the net, does it?
No, I think probably a little help from the coaches on that one too.
We got speaking of coaches, a great set of coaches out there for the Oilers. We've got Coach Chris with last name Minar, right?
Minor. We'll have to get the correct pronunciation. So
we do. We also have Mike Bellanzoni and Brian Moscato. So out on the ice right now, I don't know that we mentioned in the yellow. Oh, wait. Danny Sharp has a shot on net, but that goes wide. Wearing the yellow helmet is Brennan Schofeld, who is new to this Oiler team. He was not there for the Dallas tournament, but now here for the and he winds up to take a shot, but it is knocked away just in time by a stick of the Storm player.
We got great pressure here. They're moving the puck around quite well. We're seeing some great passing going on.
Coach Mike had told us in the practices leading up to this game that he felt the Oilers team was coming on strong as they ever have been before.
It looks to be these guys are moving pretty good and getting great pucks right to the center. And here we got a big shot.
Oh, that one hits the outside post.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, some of you might remember from the Dallas tour. Oh, here's Colby. He shoots. Oh, that one saved and knocked wide. The Oilers struggled a little bit in the first two games of the Dallas tournament, and then after that just came together like gangbusters and wound up just over the competition after that. Oh, Colby lifts one. He's got that one in the back of the net. It is now 4-1.
4-1. It should be 4-1, Mike.
4-1 in favor of the Oilers with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. My mic is buzzing. I don't know quite what that means, but I feel like it's when I'm out to dinner and I'm waiting on my table and you get the little buzzer. Maybe my food is ready. We have Coach Alex from the Siphon walking by. What do you have to say about this game so far?
Just got here, so hoping the boys can get it together here and put some pucks in the net.
Hey, why don't you tell us, you've been involved in the Houston hockey scene a little bit. What does this tournament and Hockey Day in Houston mean to you?
I'm excited to see hockey spreading throughout the community, and the fact that we've got a tournament here is really exciting, and I know the kids are going to have fun today.
I know that a lot of the coaches who are out here with the teams have worked really hard to assemble. It seems like everybody is multitasking. I mean, we have guys, these coaches are wearing about 5 hats today as they are scorekeeping, coaching, setting up gift bags, whatever they can do to get this thing off the ground with limited staff available.
Yeah, there's a lot of people putting in a lot of effort, and the kids are really who's going to benefit from this. So I'm excited to see what we're able to accomplish today, and let's have fun.
Let's do it. Let's hear it for Siphon and Oilers.
Looks like I'm having some major mic issues. Nobody could hear me before, so we got it back to the technical crew there to see if we can get her back online.
IT in India is working on this one right now.
Yeah, we're hoping to get it back fairly quicker than that, though.
As we might have mentioned, this is the first game being broadcast on Siphon Sports Network, so some technical difficulties are maybe to be expected.
Yeah, definitely. We're working out the kinks, and I think we're doing pretty good for the first time.
I mean, happy to say that the Oilers are doing much better. Oh my goodness! And Colby able to sneak another one in right between that left pad of the Storm goalie and the post. I don't know how that one found its way in. That kid just seems to have a laser target on his stick.
Yeah, he has a hard shot, and he's getting him up high, which you need to do on this goalie. So here we go again. Oh, that's a big save by the Storm goalie.
And it looks like we have that was Knox on that one. He puts it into the corner where Miss Sharp plays it. Perfect pass over to Knox. He stick handles that one, puts it on the forehand, and a great shot. that the goalie is just able to get. I think that one went off the helmet, and a little collision between Knox and the ref after the fact. That one in the corner by the Storm.
Yeah, that was a great shot and stunned the goalie. So we'll look to see. These guys are throwing everything high. So.
And now we got Danny Sharp. He skates it in, but we've got Martinez, who is just able to disrupt the flow of that play enough to keep him from getting a good shot off. James, I'm going to hand this off to you for a minute because I got to find where my child went off to.
Thanks, Mike. So that's a great shift again. We had a bunch of big shots on net. We have the Bellinzoni brothers coming out with Noah Phillips and Francesco Moscato. Great pressure by these guys. Mike had to leave us. We're trying to get the Siphon team ready, who's going to be coming in shortly, right after this game. We got, big goal. Oh, sorry, that was a big save by the Storm goalie. The Bellinzoni brothers are getting lots of great pressure out there today. A lot of great shots. We got Luke Bellinzoni battling in the corner, and his brother Bo Bellinzoni comes in to help. And Francesco all alone. He just goes wide. I think the score now is 6-1 for the Gulf Coast Oilers. We have great pressure here by the Oilers team. We got Noah Phillips battling in the corner with Luke coming to help him out. They're going to try to move this to the front of the net. We have 3 of them going in now. Noah, he's coming to the front. Can't make anything with that puck. It looks like we got a pretty great turnout here in terms of fans that are in-house. And we thank our listeners, and hopefully if you like it, you can like and subscribe to the new channel, and please share with your networks as we gain our popularity. Big save by the Storm goalie right at the buzzer. Knocks after the face-off. He's going to come to the net. Knoxy with a big goal. He just squeaks it by 5-hole. And that puts Oilers up, I believe it's 7-1 now, roughly. I got Coach Mike of the Oilers running by. He's going to say a few words.
Hey, James. Good to see you. Yeah, seems like we're in control. Rough first shift, but we settled in. The Oil. We look pretty good. Here goes Kobe again.
Yeah, the Storm looked early to get up on the board, and looks like the Oilers have found their game, and they're getting those pucks up high. They were struggling with the butterfly down low, and it looks like the game plan's playing out.
Yeah, we just had to get the focus reattached. We seem to have lost it after the warm-up there. We got a little loose, but good start to the tournament, real good start, and good luck to the Storm as well. They got some good-looking players over here, so we're underway. Hockey Day in Houston. How about it?
Okay, thanks, Mike. And we got Ace Leganchuk, Knox's brother, and we got Crosby, Colby's sister. They're both members of the Team Siphon who are playing next. They want to say a few words. How about Crosby first? She is she has nothing to say apparently, which is weird. Her mom would disagree with that. But we got Ace here.
So Knox just scored an amazing goal.
And that's Knoxie's first goal of the tournament. Thanks, Ace. We got Crosby back on the mic.
Colby scored his 3 goals in one game, first period.
That's correct. And we got Mike Sessa back on the mic. He's coming to join us again after a quick break.
I am back. I thought it was a good idea. I took a few minutes to actually organize the stuff for my son, Holden Sessa, who will be playing next game. Holden, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, are you excited about your game coming up?
Yes.
Yeah, how you feeling about today's tournament?
Fine.
Great. Do you need to take a minute to get Ace's stuff organized?
I think he's good.
Oh, excellent. What do we got for the score here right now?
I believe it's 7-1. Randy, could you confirm? She's not sure either. I believe it's 7 or 8-1.
You know what? It does. I forget. We are actually keeping score on the scoreboard up here. We've got on the. Oh my goodness! That one shot from Bo on his knees towards the net.
From the corner.
From the corner, in fact, and somehow able to find its way. I mean, this Oiler team is just working magic this morning here.
Yeah, they really settled in. It's a few of those goals. I think the Storm would wish they'd have them back. There's a few weak ones there, but it's fun to watch.
I mean, certainly that last one. I mean, sometimes there's days you get out there and you feel like you can't do anything wrong, and then there's days where you just struggle. But either way, I mean, these kids are putting in a lot of effort out there on the ice, and at this 6U level. They really haven't been playing all that long, and this is kind of new, and you just feel like the energy that they bring. Okay.
Might be frozen.
Well, we'll just keep at it because we just talk all day long nonsense.
So we got Colby all alone at the front. Some technical difficulties again, so. It looks like they can hear us. So my shout out to my sister. She just seen Noxie score a goal.
And where is she broadcasting? Where is she listening from?
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it's nice and cold when we were golfing yesterday. So.
Were you up there yesterday?
No, I was golfing yesterday. So.
Oh, you were golfing here yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought you were golfing up in Edmonton yesterday. Whoa, what? We just had a ref go down with what looks like a broken shoelace, and we have a puck in the net. I'm not sure if that one went in, but per the scoreboard, it looks like it did. Colby with another goal. He is working. And he approaches the net again and tries to stuff one in, but just ran out of room and ends up just doing a face plant on the ice and slid about 7 feet. You have something you want to say, Holden Sasso?
The score is 8-1.
Hey, Holden, are you going to score some goals today in the Siphon game right after this?
Yes.
I need to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Chris, because he's also watching as well. So shout out to brother Chris.
In Canada as well, I'm guessing?
That is correct.
And so what is the exact temperature up there right now?
Well, for all the Houstonians, it's probably about 40 degrees, but it's in Canadian, it would probably be about 10 degrees Celsius.
so just a whole different unit system up there as well.
And that's warm for this time of year because they're dealing with the snow and the really cold, which it gets to in the minuses.
Growing up playing there, was there a lot of like outdoor hockey events that you yourself played in?
Oh, definitely. We skated in the mountains on frozen ponds. We call it pond hockey, lake hockey. There's another really cold place. It's one of the coldest places on earth. It's Winnipeg, and we got cousin Jay listening from there as well, and that's Winnipeg Jets country.
Who the Islanders somehow managed to squeak out a win against. They don't win often, but somehow they managed to win one up against the Winnipeg Jets, the best team in the league right now.
Yeah, that's quite surprising. Those Islanders, even last night, they came pretty close against the Oilers. Unfortunately, lost in a overtime goal by Leon Draisaitl from Connor McDavid, who's pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh yeah, yes, for sure. We had one of what has amounted to rare shot on goal come from Storm. At the time, it looked like we had a goalie without any stick, but he managed to grab it. Now we have Noah. Oh, Noah Phillips tries to put one in the net. And that buzzer means it is the end of the first half. Halftime, which is something these kids don't usually see in their rec league games.
And I believe there is a mercy rule, but I'm not sure at what point they put it. But it looks like the Oilers might even be switching out their goalie now, or he's just coming to the bench for a break.
Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard here, and it is 8-1 Oilers, but on the other sheet of ice, I'm not sure if that's a 6U or 8U game, we have a score of 14-0. So, yeah, that's a runaway over there. I'm not sure who's playing there.
I do have the rules I'm going to pull up here. So if it is 14, there is a mercy rule, but I just got to read through it real quick.
So players getting some words of encouragement from their benches, from their coaches, and they're making their way out. Look like we have Ben Zara in net for the Oilers. He's making his way back over. They're switching sides, so he's now going to be on the side of the ice closest to us. And really, he hasn't seen a lot of action. I wonder how that works for a goalie.
Well, I believe he's only had really 3 shots, 1 went in. So for him to stay sharp and stay focused, he's got to do something to get into the game.
He's not really one that we see very often in net.
We've put him in there a couple times. He really wanted to play this game, so we're gonna look to maybe add. I think Knox is gonna maybe play a game as well, and we don't have a dedicated goalie on the Oilers, so it's it's all the boys stepping up to do what's right for the team, and hopefully we can pull off a few wins.
3 games again that we're going to be playing again. It's nice to share that load, especially in net, because it could be a very off and on position. If you're in a situation where your team is winning, you don't really see a lot of action going on. Maybe you get a little bored. And on a game where you do see a lot of action, you can imagine maybe there's a lot of goals and there's a lot of frustration that comes with it.
Oh, definitely. We're looking at maybe we got to check the mics here again. So Mike's going to be assisting Randy. We're having some more technical difficulties. Thanks for everybody's patience while we iron out all the new equipment here. Okay, we got the big line of Knox Leganchuk, Brennan Schoenfeld, Francesco Moscato, and Danny Sharp. So a little bit different lineup here. The coach switched up the lines, trying some different combinations while they got a few goals to see who's working well together. We got the Bellinzoni Bash Brothers back out. They're going to be out now with Colby and Noah Phillips. I think Colby, he's got, I think, about 5 goals today already. So this line, look to see what they can do here. Luke with a big shot on net, and that's stopped by the Storm goalie, who's going back to play her butterfly position. So we can't get those pucks low. We got to keep them high to get them past her. We got Colby with the puck. He's going to be coming around. We got Noah Phillips wide open by himself. And Colby top shelf. And that's bar down. What a great goal by Colby on that play. I think that's his double hat trick, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to check the tape after. I have a few people that are texting back, so it's actually minus 11 Celsius in Edmonton. I just got confirmation. Oh, we got Colby all alone going back to the net. Oh, and there's a big save by the Storm goalie. Right at her pad. these guys are still getting used to the tournament rules where the puck is thrown into the corner. So we really have to teach the kids to get used to every time the puck is covered or there's a whistle, we got to get back to the corners to retrieve that puck as well. We got Colby coming back into zone end. He's going to move it forward. We got the Bellinzoni brothers out with Noah Phillips. Looks like Colby's going to come and take it all the way, and he gets another goal. I think that might be his 7th, or it could be. I think that's his 7th goal. So the score is now 10-1 for our listeners for the Gulf Coast Oilers against the Storm. We got one of the other dads just walking by. Steve, you want to say a few words?
How you doing, James? Good to be out here today. It's a great game of hockey we got going on. Our boys are really showing up strong, finding the back of the net pretty easily today. I think the big challenge this afternoon is going to be playing against Mansfield. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely Mansfield. They put together a big team here. And how do you think Ben's looking in net today?
Well, quite honestly, we forgot to give Ben his coffee this morning. And I think the lack of action has put him to sleep a couple times. He's trying some new techniques out there, though, throwing your stick on the ice when you got a breakaway. I think he confused the other team, saved us a goal there. So I got to give him a little credit for being creative back in the pipes. You know, we watch a lot of Red Wings classics back at home. So, you know, some Dominic Hasek kind of stuff. You know, I'm happy to see that from him. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit more life from him as this game goes on, as we get deep into the second period.
Thanks, Steve. And you know, for those that don't know, he's a Red Wings fan. So the Oilers just picked up Jake. And, you know, his famous claim to fame is the gritty dance when he gets his celebrations going. So we thank you for him. So
that's a painful subject, James. But you know, I hope you get to enjoy at least one gritty dance. Rumor has it that he is going to retire the gritty. I'm not sure what happened there. Somehow we wound up with the second puck on the ice.
And for the second time.
Yeah, getting a little, I don't know, a little extra distribution from the bench. Maybe they're trying to pass to their teammates or something there. It's always fun to see.
Thanks, Steve. We got Knox Leganchuk out with Francesco Moscato, Danny Sharp, and Brennan Schoenfeld. And we have Mike Sessa back on the mic. He disappeared for a little bit. I think he was trying to get some headphones ironed out for our camera woman.
Yeah, as I kind of alluded to earlier, Steve, don't go anywhere yet. This tournament is being put together with by a core group of Houston hockey youth coaches and enthusiasts. And Steve Zara being one of them. We're all wearing many hats, so I had to run off, make sure that we had music because the DJ had run off to the bathroom. You yourself, you have been highly involved in organizing, you and your wife. Tell us some of the many things that you've done here to help make this day happen.
Well, you know, I've just done a little small part in organizing the schedule and doing what I can to help things come together, filling in the gaps where need be. But I have a whole new respect for the level of effort, time, and energy that goes into planning and scheduling a hockey tournament like this. We certainly have a lot of lessons learned for our first tournament here, but I think we got a lot of stuff that we're going to be able to put to use to make Houston hockey tournaments successful in the future. And we had a great goal by Noah there, Noah Phillips. Big goal from number 9. But back to your point, Mike, you know, a lot of great things going on with the coaches, a lot of volunteers helping out, you know, filling in gaps. It's really amazing to see, and it's really fun to be a part of Houston's hockey scene growing and expanding seemingly by the minute. And we're going to put ourselves on the map, I think, here. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming from Houston in the hockey community in the near future. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go attend to a couple of clock duties.
You got it again, wearing many hats. James, maybe we'll talk a minute how Houston Hockey Day really ended up coming together. It started out as St. Arnold's, who pumps a lot of money into the Houston hockey community. They sponsor a lot of tournaments, a lot of teams. It started out as a day to kind of pay back, to maybe pay it forward a little bit. And a day was dedicated where fans can show their appreciation and get over to the Houston Brewery, which is located here in Houston, I think somewhere around the 290, 610 area. And go there, have a couple of drinks, and show that they appreciate the support that St. Arnold's Brewery gives to the Houston hockey community. And so in association with that, this tournament today has kind of spiraled off. And, we could kind of say that it comes full circle where we have a day that was dedicated to giving back to show someone who shows so much support to the Houston hockey community. And now we have a tournament that really displays the youth and the future of Houston hockey by showing off the 6, 8, and 10U hockey divisions in Houston. So I'm gonna give a shout out to St. Arnold's Brewery and say thank you to them. And if you have a chance, get down to the brewery today and have a couple of drinks. And also let's give a shout to the sponsor of this network and the Siphon team, that is Siphon. Siphon Robotics and pipe cleaning. I get into my, if you need your pipes cleaned out, they have robotic technology. Whether you're on a commercial side or a private sector, they can send those robots into your pipe and sewage and clean out all the sludge and debris. No downtime is required to your network or your plant. And it's great work that they do. So Storm in front of the net, they tried to get a shot off, but that was blocked before it ever got a chance to arrive on net on Ben Zara, who's still patiently waiting.
Yeah, he hasn't seen a ton of action in there, and yeah, and likewise, thanks to Siphon for sponsoring today, the channel, the shirts and hats, and all the gear as well. Also, St. Arnold's, they sponsor our hockey team, the Oil Kings, and we get a free flat of beer every week. So definitely go out there and support those guys. So
how do I get myself onto the Oil Kings? Because I want to be a part of that too.
You got to practice lots and get your skating back up, and then maybe you can come out and play with the big boys.
You mean I need to get out of Novice League?
But maybe we can get you a sponsorship down in that league. So well, maybe that's once they hear of all the advertisement we've been giving them, we maybe get, or just maybe a flat of beer for the dads here.
I have to say, I've got myself an Oilers jersey that I've worn for the last 2 weeks in my league. We played last night, and ever since I've worn that jersey, I scored a hat trick in the game last week, and I had 2 last night. So something about that Oiler jersey magic. It helps you put them in the back of the net.
It sounds like you're the new Connor McDavid of the Novice League, Mike.
Something like that.
We got about 10 minutes left. 13-2. We got Noxie bringing a big collision on the ice. Hopefully both players are okay. Looks like they're getting up. So that's the thing about tournament play, Mike. It gets a little rough out there.
Yeah, especially games like this where one team has a major league, or really even in tight games too. Maybe the teams try and knuckle up a little bit. The teams want to come out to these events and make a really good showing. So maybe they're gonna buckle up a little bit and just give a little bit more, give that little extra. But we've got Danny Sharp on a breakaway. He takes a shot just a little bit wide. He takes a slide down, loses an edge, as I think he kind of put everything he had into that shot. We've got Moscato now chasing the puck, but buzzer goes off.
Oh, saved by the butter. We had a couple comments that were sent in that the ref kind of looks a little bit like Santa Claus, I guess, with the big white beard. So, what do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I could probably vouch for that. I do say he refs some of our games, and I can't say I remember his name, but he's always a blast to have out there. He's a guy that you could kind of like, I'm trying to think of a PG word, but, you can kind of throw some comments back and forth. You could maybe rub him a little bit on some of his calls, and he'll rub you a little bit on your skills or lack thereof. And it's always a good time when he's out there reffing our games. You might notice that we've gone to a running clock. So whereas before we were stopping the clock after every shift, we now have the clock continuously running because word is they're getting a little short on time.
Actually, I pulled up the rule book, and when you're up over, I believe it's 6 points or more going into the last half, then they switch the clock to running. So both games are actually, out of reach. Well, not out of reach. I wouldn't say that. There's always lots of time to put up goals, but it's to the point where they just put it on to run time. So we have 7 minutes remaining. The score 14-2 for the Gulf Coast Oilers, and it looks to capitalize on our first game. We actually have Coach Mike of the Gulf Coast Oilers. He's back. He wants to say a few words here. What do you think of the first game out of the gate, Mike?
I wish I was home listening to you guys. I know we have the A crew going here right now, James and Mike. So I just wish I was home sitting back watching this. But being here live, first ever rec tournament here in Houston. We're off to a good start, and the Oilers, what are we up to, 14-2? Yeah. So far, so good, I'd say.
Okay, one last question. How did that Islanders game turn out last night?
Well, anytime there's a 3-on-3 exhibition, which I'm not a fan of, skills competitions to decide games, but anytime you put Leo and McDavid out there, you're probably not going to be on the winning side of that. So that's what happened last night.
Thanks, Mike. And actually, I will say the Islanders did put up a good show. Also, Mike Sessa, an Islanders fan as well.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember they had commercials. It's been a while since the Islanders have really kind of done a lot, so to speak. They had commercials where they would show like guys falling out of trees, hitting their thumbs with hammers. And the catchphrase was that being an Islanders fan makes you tough because you certainly have to be. We've had some not great years. Not as easy as maybe being a fan of one of those Canadian teams up there. So we've got both teams struggling for the puck in the corner, and it looks like LeChuck ends up with the puck. He's going to skate that one a little lazily forward, but a perfect pass over to Danny Sharp. Kind of display of moving the puck has really been one of the things that the Oilers have excelled at today, really getting those passes on point, not really kind of sitting with the puck on their stick, really able to get it around, taking advantage of the boards to get it to their teammates. Really some fine coaching, and kids have absorbed every little bit of coaching that they've been given. Shot on net, but that one goes wide.
We got Knox in the corner with the puck. He's going to move it up to Danny Sharp, over to Noah Phillips. No, he's going to skate the puck. Noah Phillips and Moscato all alone out front. We have 4 minutes and 44 seconds left. Score is still 14-2 for the Gulf Coast Oilers. It's safe to say, Mike, I think they got this one in the bag.
I would venture to say that as well. And even an update on the ice next to us, we've got a score of 20-0 on that one. Like to find out who's ahead. I see Memorial City was one of the teams. I'm not sure who that is in the yellow jerseys. But yeah, we'll find out who that is because probably is a good chance the Oilers are going to have to face that team that put 20 up on the board.
I think that is the newly formed team out of Mansfield, which is by Dallas, and they're calling themselves the Yetis. So they were one of the teams we seen in Dallas that ran away, and they've added some top-line players. So looks like Memorial City is really struggling with them. Memorial City, which is another Houston-based team that plays out of the Memorial City Mall.
That is correct, and there is. We mentioned there was we had maybe a trade. Believe that Mike Meany went over to the Memorial City team. But we just hope that maybe they're able to get it together and put a little bit more on the board. Next, I'm sure those kids probably they'd probably like to have a couple back, but yeah, good effort in by everybody. Again, this being the first tournament, a lot of these new players, a lot of hard work, a lot of practices put in by everybody.
Yeah, and that's correct. Mike Meany did go over to the Memorial City, and we picked up Brennan Schoenfeld. He came and joined the Oilers for his first time actually playing on the ice with the Oilers. He's just started to get into some practices here, so he's settling nice into this team.
You could definitely spot him on the ice. He's got that yellow helmet. Has made some pretty good contributions for the team so far today. Think maybe did that puck go out of play?
And I'm going to have to ask Schoenfeld's dad because he wears the yellow helmet as well in rec and on the ice. So I don't know if that's a Michigan thing or the reasoning behind that. So we're going to have to catch up with him in the crowd.
Well, so there's Nathan as well. We'll find out what color helmet he wears. Maybe it's a family trait. They all wear the yellow. We've got Colby on a breakaway. He puts it wide, but gets his own rebound. Ends up behind the net. He goes to skate it around, but LeChuck out there in defense. He skates in, plays the puck on net. And we've got a minute and a half left in this one. As we mentioned earlier, the time continues to tick away. So probably be about 60 seconds left in this one by the time that puck drops.
I just got a text in, too, from Winnipeg that the first place Winnipeg Jets actually beat the Dallas Stars last night 4-1. I did watch some of that, Mike. And, of course, neither of us are Dallas Stars, so we can cheer for the Jets on that one.
Definitely. I can't say that I've ever really been much of a Dallas Star fan, but, also added to that is probably the imbalance of how they fund the Dallas program. And really, none of that money trickles down into Houston. I could yet find another reason not to be a big fan of theirs.
I will say, though, when we were in Dallas a few weeks ago, they do help out quite a bit with the kids community there. And it was great to see they pumped out some rinks and stuff. But, when they claim they're Texas hockey, they should spread it around Texas. So that's just our 2 cents.
Yes, they forget that there's a program in College Station, a program here in Houston, and throughout Texas. But we've got a buzzer, and that buzzer caps off this game. We've got a final score of 15-2, Oilers over Storm.
Great start to the tournament here, and thanks for everybody for watching. I'm sure if you guys tune in all throughout the day, we have the Siphon game next, and I'm not sure, are we on the mic for the Siphon game as well?
As long as this mic stays charged, we will be on the mic. This is Mike on the mic. James LeChuck. and players lining up for that ceremonial handshake.
Yetis are gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of those things that I really love about hockey is you've got a sport where guys will trade fists, and at the end of the day, they line up, shake each other's hands, congratulate each other, and end of the day realize that this is a game. Everybody put in all that they had to it, and one team is going to win, one team's going to lose. And once again, Oilers win this one 15-2. And we'll be back in a little bit to bring you the start of the Siphon game. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Nice game, Coach Mike. Coach Adam, how are you?
I saw Riley last night for a little bit.
Yeah, she told me.
Cupcakes so far.
That's all right.
All right, let's try to get this.
Yeah. Tell me what you need. You want me to try and pick the whole thing up?
Yeah, I will carry this. Give me a second.